That's probably a good level. I don't know my. That's fine. My bitrate is poor. Okay. What are we doing today? Who are we? Who are we going to sting today? I'm gonna get chat up on my telephone. So today we are working on adding, well, first of all, we need to just extend our stats handler, because right now the only thing that it does is guild stats, and that is a bit lame. So we want to add, what the heck? Why is Opal bugging? Hold on. Because what we want to do is we want it to behave kind of like list. So the list command this guy takes some choices, and we want stats to function very similarly, because it is obviously kind of a very similar in concept sort of situation. Opal won't download, which is really annoying because I want to get on it Twitch on my phone, but I can't because it's blocked. So yeah, we got to do the same thing with stats. So we're gonna give stats some options. Oh, there's Opal. Okay. Let's get rid of Twitch work. Oh, because we're on work time. Have to wait for the little thing to go away. So let's see. Name, guild, value. Oh. What? Oh, because no, this needs to be, whoops. Need to be a type. Need to be a string called type. And then choices here. And this is where we're gonna have name, guild, value. And then maybe, oh, oops. My headphones just changed source because the new Twitch app is a virus. Did that just... Yeah, it did. There we go, okay. I almost thought that fragged the stream. Okay, so guild play. I don't really know what else beyond this. There's probably a bunch of other. Cool things that you can do with this, but okay, there we go. Stream Manager is up on my phone. That's helpful. Yeah, there's probably a bunch of cool different things I could do here. But I'm thinking right now, this one is just going to be kind of the existing guild stats, and then this one is going to be like basically just a bunch of leaderboards. So like top player overall activity. I guess I can just go make this in there. So what I can extend right now, so I have this get guild stats method in the database, and it has this guy. This struct is going to be kind of an important piece here. I need to put a hat on because I have the sun straight in my eyes right now. Okay, so guild stats, guild stats. We already have a stat file, which is doing the Grunt API stats. So maybe this should be called Grunt. And we should rename this file to Grunt. I think that makes sense, just because this is Grunt API stuff specifically. Or maybe, oops, I don't rename anything. Shoot. Oh, okay. I wonder if I should call this, because what's the actual API called? Dot API. Maybe just call it dot. Because technically this is grabbing stuff from .api.gg. And if we extend this to other games, then we're going to need to make that whole thing more, basically more extensible. But that's probably not for a while. Anyway, now we can probably make, and probably should make, a stats file to put this stuff in. These queries are so nasty. There's a bunch of Claude queries. I might kind of redo how those work, to be honest. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make stats. And you're gonna come over here. I guess you too. That's annoying, because this one's if I just got rid of you. No, but then it's gonna complain because this isn't struct. I hate how this is done. It's quite poor. It's on another spot too, so whatever. So in guild stats, yeah, we want total activities. Well, I guess maybe we should have a section for totals and then a section for kind of rolling averages. Total activities, total users. I don't know if it necessarily makes sense to have like a top whatever of all time. Because I could add a... I don't know. I don't like the way any of this is done. But that's okay. I might just completely overhaul this whole thing. I do want to keep that. I guess I do want to keep that that period field though too. I don't know why I added these options onto that. I wasn't supposed to do that. This guy should live out here. Oops. I'm gonna put this second, actually. So, okay, so we get a period, we have a default of 7. We're gonna get the type. Call it T. I gotta get consistent with my naming and stuff here. Pretty bad. But, and then we'll basically have a switch onto, we'll see, case guild, case player, default. Default will just be a failure, I'm pretty sure. How does list do it? I forgot. Yeah. Guess that's clearer. I feel like maybe too we should just do we should just shove them all as inline fields so we don't have to do all of this like thinking. So we basically just in each of these we compile a chunk of fields. I need to do title and description as well. So on this, we say title is guild statistics, description, last is actually, I think we will always want that to be the description, honestly. So maybe we just set title. Let's do that there. I really want to work on specifically the recurve stuff, but okay, so in this case, we're gonna move all of this into here. I mean, I guess each of them can compose this how they choose. I just don't like all the noise, basically. I also wonder if it might be nice for the stat functions to return a map instead. So they return... No, I guess that should happen here. It's just kind of annoying. I'm busy. I guess we can squash like that, huh? Oh. Seems a little cleaner. I mean, those are all inline anyways. There's not even any difference there. We're just stacking inline fields. Oh, we still have to compose these though. But I guess we can do that up here instead. What the heck? Is it auto? Ooh, I don't want that. So in the player case, see, this one's weird because each guild is going to have their own event types. So maybe I wait to fill this out until after I've done the XP system. I wonder. Do I need to make the... I should make this full size. There's no... Oh, that's why I couldn't move them. It's because they were locked. Silly me. 64. I don't need that there. Go 32? It's not gonna let me go 32. I don't even need that there. The caption says it. Should I make my text bigger too? Boost my text size for the stream. On this text size I can do. I wonder if there's like an optimal font size that'll squish that all the way down to the bottom. I'm getting distracted. Aha! This one. I'm gonna tell Joe that But yeah, we'll probably have like... The thing is, see, yeah, that's the weird thing. So this is going to be dynamic according to however the guild chooses to set up their different event types. Because we could do this by weight right now. We could say like top players for certain weights, but it might be wise of me to gather some feedback. I'm gonna stash this stuff for now. Not that stuff. Not that stuff either. I'm gonna stash this and this. Not that. Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to do the stuff that's affected. Nope, not stats. We don't want that. Boom. Boom. So, essentially what we're going to want to do, and I'm just going to jump straight ahead to this. Because the lists will be pretty significantly affected by how the new XP system is going to work. Okay, so rather than going off of, well, right now we have this is the wrong, that's the wrong postables. So right now we have events and we have recruitments. So the event is kind of the, you know, you can set this up however you want, and it has a weight value, and you can change your weight values based on kind of how you want your server to do things. And that's all well and good, but then we also have the, you know, like the forced recruitment event type, which is very, very similar in a lot of ways to events. The only difference is basically in the fields and then how it counts toward progression. So instead of having distinct event and recruitment models in the database and having totally different handling for those, because then progress also kind of does all those things separately, which this one, modifying progress, I think is going to be the huge trick. Anyways, I'll come back to that later. The key is with events and recruitments, we want to basically just merge into a single type called activity. And what the activity is going to look like, wait, where's activity redeclared? Oh, in progress, maybe. No? Where's activity redeclared in this block? Oh, there it is. Maybe it should be called something else. Should we call it something else? Activity. What's another synonyms for? Task, operation, action, endeavor, pursuit, exercise, assignment, project, undertaking, measure, routine, occasion, gathering. Maybe should I use the term event? Dude, why is my bitrate so bad? How do I fix that? OBS says my bitrate's fine, but the thing is not happy with it. Whatever. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I got distracted. Because maybe I should use the term event. Event or activity. For a generic thing that you create. Maybe activity. Because we could add this activity type. All right, I need to go change the name of the progress one. What should I call that? I don't know what to call that. Load activity. Maybe a report. Load report. I'm gonna call this report. I mean, it's gonna screw up a whole bunch of names everywhere, but oh well. I guess that kind of screws that up too, huh? You just call arcs, it's right there. That's fine, that makes sense. That makes sense. That also makes sense. Total activity is gonna stay that way. Sometimes activity's fine. Activities is a Discord thing, so that's fine. There we go. Load report, we're gonna change you to R. Inactivity thresholds, that's fine. Oh, that's where we see a lot of it. Total activity stream. Bum, bum, bum. Why did I do that? Next. Import. Okay, that's fixed. Bulk load reports. Oh man, what a big old query. We'll call you reports. Okay. It's a neat little tweak. I haven't done any code change aside from that, so. But now in postable, we're going to have, oh, this one, honestly, this will probably get rid of a lot of code because the amount of code there that exists because of events and recruitments being basically duplicated of the same thing. Link to Nintendo? I don't have a link to the Nintendo leak. What are you talking about? I'm not a criminal. I just saw it on the news. Or I saw it on the, you know, on the web. I don't have it. Short on time, whatever. Guild ID. So we're gonna want all of this stuff. Should I call this type ID? Probably, because we're going to need a type table. Shoving. That's all right. Good riddance. Let's see. I gotta get water. And it's either a face cam or a better mic. And I chose mic. Also, face cams just distracts from the content, you know? Okay. So we'll probably have a types table. I'm gonna write this down. Oh my gosh. Who gave this guy VIP? It's an outrage. I'm gonna light my candle up. There's a smell in my refrigerator that is unwelcome. Some of these leftovers. Okay. Okay, so we have all these IDs, and then after that, we're basically going to have a fields map. This part could get dicey, so I gotta be careful here. Is there anything else that we think should be part of the activity itself? Maybe a host, maybe host and participants? I wonder how if team 2 could be a list. Because achieving that advanced logic with dynamic fields probably is going to be pretty dicey. Also, should this be an ID or should this be just a string? Because the thing is if a guild gets rid of certain types, we probably don't want to just frag them and get rid of them entirely. So that might just need to sit there, and there'd be like past activities that just have this type permanently. Kind of like how we do with weights. Like weights is not a dynamic thing. That just gets set once and it is what it is. Oh, I guess XP would be the other value. Right, so type of the event, how much XP you get for that. Oh, well, but that would, Do we attach XP to the event type? Or do we have a weighting system? This is something I might have to consult some users for. We're talking progression here. Maybe oops. Also, calling it type, maybe variant is a better. Because maybe the variant, well, the variant will have an ID, a guild ID, and then it'll also have, well, does it need a guild ID? Yes, because we want to filter by that. It'll need a name. And then maybe a default XP value. But there's maybe also an optional XP value that can be set. You know what might be neat is if we add some conditional stuff to check fields. Hold on, I gotta write this down. It might be interesting to have a conditional that checks for XP in fields so that each guild, they can either set up an activity, for example, that would be like, you know, log, let's say log event, right? Let me, and the log event is like, the event fields are, you know, title, you know, host. Oh, the host and participants thing is interesting too, because it's like, what's the point of logging one of these things if it doesn't involve anybody's progression? So maybe there's like a host ID and participant IDs. Participants, yeah. And maybe there should always be a duration. I don't know if I use a time duration. It's daytime, bro. It's bright in here. Light mode is actually, it's been very nice. It provides like a nice little switch up, you know? Provides a good separation between day and night, digitally. Sorry for being digitally mindful, you know? My bad. Day and night. Alright, toss and turn. Something. I don't know. Haven't listened to the song. Also, I think the word participant is very long. So maybe player IDs. Or user IDs even. Now, player IDs, I guess, makes more sense for the... No, participant is generic and fair. Okay, whatever. Should there always be a duration? I guess it makes sense for there to always be a duration because there is always, like, having activity duration numbers is a pretty core part of checking your stats, your own stats. And as a progression thing, it's like, that kind of makes sense that would always be there. I guess in that case, it also makes sense then to have an XP field hard-coded on there because So let's say you log an event. When we log the event, the backend fetches the variant, applies the variant, and then after the fact, oh yikes, I need to set a different, oh no, that's always been a thing. Participants duration. And then there's going to be whatever other fields that the, you know, user has set. Oh no, and then variant. No, the variant is implicit because it's an event. So you log the event, backend fetches the variant, and then you can go and edit the event. You can put any kinds of field on there. You can any Discord /command supported field. Any, you know, it's fields galore. Flexible field technology. Well, it's not a Discord thing. This is. Oh. What the? So when you set up a command, you can have different. Here, let's go to the log event. So you can have different field types, and they basically have a bunch of different options. So they have an attachment, boolean, channel, integer, mentionable, number, role, string, subcommand, and then user, I think. So it has to be one of those, but and I wonder if it's worth making it like a generic or something for that, but I don't deal with that. There's no use. Okay, anyway, so when you edit the event, well, oh no. So the event has no XP field in fields. So the default is locked. It is locked to the default. To the variant default. But let's say you have well, and you have like a winner field, which is non-default. So these are default fields. The XP is implied by the variant when you create the event. But let's say you have another thing. Well, let's just say for recruitments. Log recruitment, host, you have defaults, participants, you have default, or no, you have your base fields, and then let's say there is an XP field. There's an optional XP field. So when you create it, you fetch variant recruitment. You apply the variant defaults. And then, because recruitment has an XP field and fields, so the XP value can be changed. So it'll still, by default, go to whatever the variant default is. But if you wanted to go and edit it, wow, but this brings, so, I wonder if it's possible to set up, like, guild-specific XP logic. So that they can set for themselves, for example, oh wait, hold on, let me cook. I gotta write this down. So basically, a way for, oh, how would this work? It would be cool if each guild, excuse me, if each guild could set the amount of XP that a given activity yields. My brain is cooking. My brain, no, I'm getting distracted. How would this work? How would this work? So they could basically say, okay, if, you know, we add some recruitment activity type. We add a recruitment activity type. I gotta sketch this out. Step one, we use add activity. Oh my gosh. Thanks for the follow, Cherry the Shark. I don't know. I'm glad I'm your favorite streamer. It means a lot to me. You know, I really try to be very consistent with my content creation. So it's understandable. Okay, so when you add an activity, probably is yeah. True. Please help. When you add an activity, you give it a name, and then, you give it a name. That's all. And then the second command, because doing the fields as a sub command would be a nightmare. So then you do edit activity, or no, you do add field, and you put the name of the activity. Let's call it foo. And then you give the field a name. So you say maybe the field name is bar, and the type. I gotta put some commas in here. This is confusing. And then maybe the type. Just realized I had to stream. Well, yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell, would you? Maybe I should be a VTuber. That's why you liked it so much. Immediately blocks and unfollows. reported. Okay, let's see. So when you add, should I screwed up my thing? VTuber. What would my VTuber thing be? What would my, I don't know what you call it. Versona. What is it called when you have a VTuber like dude? A wolf? Yeah, that would be, a wolf would be pretty representative of who I am, honestly. Probably like a pretty like big alpha wolf type guy. With never mind. Wait, hold on. Family friendly. What was a reference? Okay, and then you add a type, so you maybe say like, I sound like a fox furry? What does that even mean? How do I sound? What is? See, here's the thing, Oak. That implies that you know what a fox furry VTuber sounds like. So what have you been watching? Because you'd have to know how to distinguish what different furry VTubers look like. Oh, it's cooked. I want to get that little thing where it's like, and Poke did this, where it's just like a little dude in the bottom. I'm an empath. Bruh. No, but like one of those like low budget pre-VTuber things where like when it picks up audio, it animates the mouth to like talk. Like it just opens and closes the mouth. I want one of those. I don't know how to do that though. Anyways, I'm getting derailed. Okay, so then you set a type. Okay, so you add this field. I wonder if if it would also be feasible to say whether or not they're required. Hold on, I'm gonna note this like I have the previous one. Whoops. What did I just do? Oh. What just happened? Yep, yeah, your monitor probably is cooked because it's actually quite clear for me. Dynamic commands reload. Okay, bye Oak. Have a good day. So dynamic commands reload, and then we can say log. Well, I guess this would. Why do I keep doing that? What's happening? I keep hitting some button that sends my cursor across the map. Command is created. Loaded. And then I can say log foo. And I'll see the variant is implied by the command. I need to keep remembering that. I don't need to set the variant. So maybe similar to weights, like thanks so much for your encouragement. I was thinking about it a lot already, and I just didn't feel bold enough to do it. So now I feel inspired to finally take the leap. Oh my gosh. Fish furry friend makes me want to. You're banned. You're not a mod anymore. That's that. I can't. Holy moly. What? We just can't be having that. Make my screen tweak out on you a little bit. Just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. As if I... No way. That's right. You beg for forgiveness. How dare you question the alpha? I gotta stop doing that. If I keep doing that as a joke, it'll become real, and I know myself I can't do that. Okay, so then you can log the event itself, and it has all of those default fields from above, but then it also has the bar field, which I can fill out, and it's required. So that's kind of the flow of... That's the flow of... Clap it out. Okay, that's the flow for... I should put this probably in like some kind of... some sort of markdown document. Okay. Dude, the Halo 3 soundtrack is so awesome. So, XP variation flow. Activity creation flow. So, okay, so what might be cool... Dynamic XP flow. Maybe that's just inherent in here. So, when you add a field, I wonder if it would be feasible to have an additional option when you're creating the field to attach, like... How would you do that? I mean, you could do it like a Boolean, where you say you give it some XP amount so that when this field is checked, it would only work with Boolean fields. Or maybe we just say if it's non-zero, it also wouldn't, like, it couldn't be required. So, zero values couldn't be set on required fields because I don't know. I'm using SF mono. I'm pretty sure. Double check. Text. Yeah, SF mono. I love SF mono, bro. It's nice. It's pretty. It's smooth. It's not too like hackery. I like smooth, normal looking monospace fonts, you know? Exactly. No wrinkles. No sharp edges. No sharp lines. Couldn't be set on required fields. Maybe shouldn't. I like that it like gives you the stuff. Okay. So basically the idea would be if the value of this field is not 0, then we add the XP to the total XP value of the thing. That, of course, implies some funky computing on the back end, but basically it would allow you to do stuff like, oh no, because dude, this might be too complex. It might be too much for the user and for me to implement, but it would be cool. The reason I bring any of this up is because typical events. How would this work? So, events as of 1.3, events have varying regression value by the weight field. Soft wrap. Actually, no, I don't want to do that because then all these things are going to get screwed up. Oh, that's fine. So, events have varying progression by the weight field. Recruitments, but the progression value of recruitments only changes when certain fields are filled out. That is, if somebody was recruited. If we want to merge these things, so basically we'd need some logic. We need to be able to have logic to say on this event, we need to call up logic. The poet. How would that look? In the command itself, how would it look? Arch setup details and description. Oh, that was back in the DZ. Yeah, that was back in the day. How do I change that channel? That's out. Yeah, that was way back in the day. I gotta change that though, because I'm not doing that. Edit panels. I also am not on a PC right now. OS. Maybe just tools. Mac OS. iTerm 2. Hostico. Arc. Browser. What else do I use? I don't really use anything else. I mean, Go. Oh, I guess I should put like NNN, Helix, Tmux, Go gramming lang. True. There we go. Fixed. Oh my gosh, I just realized you can't freaking see the chat on the screen because of light mode. I gotta fix that right now. I didn't even think about that. That's so funny. Okay. Where chat box? Twitch. Okay, so I just want to change it to black right now, right? Can I change the... What are the different looks? Boxed, chunky, clean. I think I like Twitch version. Save settings. Okay, does that... I think I like reloaded the chat. That's very small. I think I might make it a little bit bigger. Let's go up 10 pixels. Is that going to be massive now? Oh, it's fine. I'm also going to move. I'm going to drag that down a little bit. Oh, whoops. Don't hide it. Where are alerts? Oh, alerts show up in the middle of the screen. Okay, I'm gonna lock that back up. Boom, 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 boom. How do I change the orientation of it? I don't think you can. Get rid of that. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, so maybe it's just if the value is non-zero, So if it's not an empty string, if it's greater than 0, if it's true and not false, then add this XP to the total. That doesn't seem unreasonable. Let me think about how that could be. I mean, any of this stuff can be abused, so it's kind of it's up to the guild administrators to kind of keep an eye on that, I guess. I think that might work. That might be an interesting way to do this. Because you could say so you could do add activity and recruitment. An add field. Activity recruitment. So activities recruitment. Name is, let's just say, gamer tag. And then type is a string. Required. Let's just say it's false. And then the XP is, in our case, you get 2 extra XP because the recruitment itself has a base value of 1. Oh, maybe that's another thing that we should do when we're adding the activities. We should say, okay, what's the name? What's the... Should I call add variant? No. That'd probably be confusing. Oh yeah, because we want an activities table and then we want a variance table. So maybe it would make sense to, I don't know, I'll come to that later. Let me write that down. Add variant. Boom, 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 boom. So, add activity name. And we add a base XP type, or a base XP number. That's required. And we can add that field, and then when we go to log a recruitment, we give it a host. Guatemala. We give it a list of participants. Plain Sardine. Quinn. And then we give it, I don't know, let's see. Oh, duration, 30 minutes. I'll just want out 30 minutes for demonstration's sake. And then so that. Yeah, okay, that makes sense, I think. It'd be cool if there was like... Wait, this is actually possible. There could be an option... Yeah, we could scale based on the participants or the duration. If an event, e.g., the more participants an event has, the higher the XP, or the longer it goes. Same thing. That could be kind of cool. Obviously, something that you can toggle, but. That'd be kind of neat. I think this is kind of starting to make sense. That gets calculated. Sorry, my screen's tweaking. I'm switching around, checking things out. Okay. Yeah, so when an activity gets created, it's kind of when all the magic happens. This is gonna be a huge refactor, dude. I also have to think about how to turn this stuff into activities, like how to do that migration properly. Actually, that's not even that. I mean, it is similar to kind of what we did with custom fields, where we just shove all this stuff into a map. Got to make sure I do it right and don't frag the entire database. Maybe it would be good to create a replica to play with ahead of time. Okay. This really has me noodling. I'm really pondering. Okay, so we need to add... Oh, there's a lot of work here. But design-wise, I think it's kind of coming together. I think I might... Do I keep going? I think I keep going. Do I keep going? Do I start implementing this? I guess I gotta figure out how these tables are gonna look. So maybe that's the next step is working out these schema. Because we're basically, no, I think my brain needs to cool down. I might game. Is there any other design elements here that are missing? Because I feel like this is pretty good. This looks pretty good. And I think this will work. Especially one-to-one, like transitioning. What else? What else needs to be thought through? We've got the dynamic XP thing down. I think the XP stuff makes sense. I'm wondering if there should still be weights. Like if we should still... Like, do we set the weight on the event still? Or do we have a bunch of different commands? I don't know. Thanks for the follow, Spartan Lord. Welcome to the stream. Thinking through. I'm thinking. I'm pondering. What do you mean, how am I doing this? How am I coding? With my hands? What? What are you talking about? I'm on my laptop, bruh. I'm on the MacBone. That said, I might cloud game. Might cloud game for the content. Oh, I see. I see. What's this for? This is the thing. This is the brain behind Tango. See? So if we add, what was I talking about earlier with dynamic XP? Maybe we do weighting. Maybe we do weighting similar to how dynamic optional XP values are set. E.g., if guild admins decide to add a weight field to a command, to an activity, it gets processed in a special way. i.e., it supports a drop down of weight values. Weights would still function as multipliers. Or should they? Yeah, a weight should function as a multiplier. Or should it? Should weights, or as supplemental XP values. Dude, the Halo Infinite soundtrack is so good. I love it. It's very good. It's very good focus music. Very good background music. Okay, how would this work? So there are a few cases. Exist. One, a guild uses high value XP, e.g., for example, 1,000 XP for event A, 550 for event B, plus adjustments, etc. I'm not waiting. Yes, these are notes for myself. I'm thinking out loud and onto the document so that I don't forget things. It might translate into documentation later, but right now it's literally just like I'm thinking through a pretty significant back-end overhaul, or like a progression subsystem overhaul. Because the way things are done right now, it's not very flexible. It's not very flexible, and it doesn't transition well beyond the Halo clan space. And so we wanna make things a little more flexible. So I am thinking through how that would look. Anyways, so guild uses low value XP, e.g. 1 XP base, with weighting specifically to multiply that base value out. The guild uses high value XP and weighting as a supplemental value, e.g. 1,000 XP plus 100. What do you mean I was supposed to take a break? I mean, I went to Seattle for Worlds. That was vacation. I'm itching, bro. This is my idea. This is my... I'm pushing this alone. The whole redo of things. But PM was about it, so we're going for it. Plus, this is just design. right now. The design phase. I haven't started implementing anything yet because it's good to, you know, measure twice, cut once. Plan thrice, measure twice, cut once. And I did. I left for a week. I got deadlines, bro. We gotta launch this thing in December, so there's work to be done. Once I finish thinking through this, though, I'm gonna game for a little bit, and then I'll probably come back to it, because my brain needs time to bake on this. Guild uses high value XP and weighting as a multiplier, e.g. 1000 XP times 10. I guess if we... So the question is, are weights multipliers or additions? Because if you use high value XP and you only want to add a little bit, this would basically consist of multiplying by... This would be like multiplying by 1.1, right? And this would be like multiplying by 3 straight up, if we use the multiplier method. Because the multiplier method works really well in the low value scenario, but I guess we can also go, no, Killbox Reds. Am I using Kill? Yeah, I'm using Killbox Reds right now. I had another switch. Wait, am I? I might be using... Yeah, I think so. I had some other switch that was a lot spongier, I think. Cause I've got some Killbox whites. No, these aren't clicky at all. These are linear. That's just me bottoming out. That's just the sound of the... That is the clack, as it were. I do have Killbox whites though that do click. I just don't. I don't like tactile or clicky. I like linear. I like to bottom out. Hear the sound. I guess okay. So if we went the multiplication route, I used to have some opticals when I had a Razer keyboard, but I mean these switches are quiet too. If I don't slam on my keyboard, like I be pressing them buttons hard, you know? It's a loud keyboard. Like the body of it is loud, so minimize the information people got of me, so I didn't do anything with sounds, I'll do it that way. Bro, who's collecting information on your typing noise, dog? What are you talking about? That's so needlessly paranoid. And I think I average between 120 and 130 on Monkey. let's see, what are my records? I'll just send my profile. User stats. Oh, public profile. It's not working. Paste. There we go. Oh wow, actually faster than I thought. My 15-second is 146. Oh, that's fair. Okay, so you're just trying to be sneaky. Why'd you say it like that? You said, I like to minimize the information people get out of me. Like, how are you, like, hello? Talking like you're a spy or something. Okay, guild users high value multiplier. So weights would become a float value. No, I went and grabbed it. I don't have it on standby. I should though. I should make that a command. Guild these high value XP. I guess there's also guild uses. There are more cases in this, but this is how we. That's how we think about it right now. So I think if we were to just make the weight value a float, then guilds that want to do this kind of thing can. Oh, dude, this song. So emotional, bro. Makes me want to go back and play the campaign again. Okay, so basically there will be reserved floats are like 5.5, like decimal values. An integer is a whole number, and a float is a whatever the term is, not complex, but it's got decimals. So we want to do reserve fields have custom handling because now we got to work out the data model because I think there will be two tables. There will be activities. I'm really excited. I think Unreal is going to be huge. I think it'll allow them to scale more and make more games. You know, we'll see. I don't want my expectations aren't going to be too high, but I'm excited. I think it's going to be cool. I'm really hoping, because they mentioned multiple projects, I'm hoping that, you know, they go with a sort of, you know, standard balanced, like very tuned version for multiplayer, where it's like, you know, it's like, I don't know, basically something that's like Infinite, because I think Infinite's multiplayer is just really awesome, feels really good, and they kind of replicate that. But I'm hoping some of the other projects are like really, really hoping for some gritty, you know, like ODST or like Flood, I don't know, or even just normal, like kind of a Spartan story, just but something gritty and dark and like, you know, kind of scary. Because I think that is a missed out thing recently. I think that used to be quite a big part of Halo, and it's not anymore. So it'd be cool to see that. That's kind of, might be a pipe dream, but. And then I'm just excited now. I'm excited to see the realism. I think Halo is. I don't know. People are like, oh, graphics isn't a big deal, and I agree that I'd rather have like a good story than crazy graphics. But if I can have both, then like, let's do it. So I don't know. I'm stoked. I think it'll be good, but we shall see. So we want an activities table. And the way this is going to look, does play type of game where you're going to flood it. Yeah, 100%. That'd be awesome. I think that'd be really cool. I think it'd also be really cool if there was like a boots on the ground. Like, I think I would play as a Marine if I got to like be a Marine in some city or like jungle or some shit. Kind of like that almost feels like a Battlefield-esque campaign, like Battlefield 3 or 4, where you're just a dude, boots on the ground, and you're, you know, trying to fight the Covenant or something on some planet, and, you know, it's just really, you know, immersive and whatnot. And then I think being able to see a Spartan from the perspective of a Marine would be really neat. Just to be in the POV of a Marine walking around, and then you see, you know, big Spartan, you know, walking up, just doing miraculous things, like running crazy fast and killing a bunch of stuff, and just being a powerful big hunk of metal. I don't know. I think that'd be a cool perspective. But I don't know. That'd be a pretty big pivot, I think, from kind of how things are. So I'm not getting my hopes up, but there's a lot of very cool possibilities with the IP. But activities. ID, text, not null. I'll go prime. I don't know, calling it two relations and stuff. Guild ID, not null. We need channel ID, not null because it's postable. Message ID, text, not null. Battleship Halo Edition. I mean, shoot, I'd take it. IDs is a text array. Oops. I actually can't remember. Yeah. Duration. Duration's text. Okay. And then we have fields, which is, oh no. We need variant. Field is going to be a JSON B. And then XP, which is going to be, well, I guess here be dragons because, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know what it's called either, but I know what you're referring to. Yeah. It looks pretty neat. So if we want XP, I think XP would have to be integer, just for simplicity, because every game your XP is not float, which kind of means that weight would likely have to be weight would have to be the thing. Weight would have to be whole as well, integer. But then, yeah, then the question is, do we... Then we couldn't multiply. Then we'd have to do addition, which is fine, but... kind of a change in paradigm. Maybe it is good that I complete this before we go to market, because, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I think this makes sense. And then we'll create variants. As such. So the way this would look is like, still need ID and guild ID, but we'll basically have a name. We'll have an XP value that is the default for the event type, for the activity rather. We're gonna add some timestamps on there for good measure. Yeah, I think that makes sense. That's basically it. And then to transition recruitments and events into this model would literally just be setting the XP value to, you know, whatever the weight is basically, and then, you know, we'll do it dynamically for recruitments. Wait a second. Oh yeah, okay. I just had a thought. I need to write this down. So wait, that, I don't have anything. I lost it. Thought went away. Vanished. It's fine. Okay. I think this makes sense. I think this looks pretty good. And I think the transition will be easy enough. Set XP for events to weights. Because we don't want to do any calculation on the value of events on the way out. I think that's one thing that'll be nice to get rid of. Alright, have fun with your chores. Enjoy your chores. I think it's a good thing to romanticize and enjoy your chores. Nothing wrong with that, you know? Take pleasure in them, if you can. Okay, so when we set that to the weight, and then dynamically calculate XP for recruitments based on filled fields. See, what's weird is that if we calculate it at runtime and leave it as is, if somebody creates a recruitment and forgets to put the people in the fields and they go back and edit it, it won't recalculate. Well, I mean, it could recalculate. We could have it recalculate in the edit function. That's not that. Yeah, never mind. If sweeping can be satisfying. Put some headphones in, put some tunes on, get to sweeping. I think this makes sense. I feel good about this. This is a good spot. I like this design, and I think that it will work. And I think that it will allow for a lot of really cool flexibility. Haven't thought about... We haven't thought about progress calculation and ranks. Ranks. I forgot about ranks. I wonder. So I know some admins will want to do things manually and set up their own progression curves, which is fine, and that should be possible, and it should be not the most horrible thing in the world. But what might be interesting for a lot of people, or for a lot of guilds, is having a few like default, how would that work? Basically having like auto generation according to certain curve types. So like, okay, hold on. Ranks and progression. Maintain. Manually create progression curves. Setups. Does. How do we include the various variants in the rank structure? Because right now, the rank structure looks like this. Required events, required recruitments, etc. The scary situation that you generally want to avoid So basically, admins would have to make sure they set up their activities. They set up their activities and all that stuff ahead of time, because doing it like didn't even notice the... Wait a second. I don't even need side margins. This is a hard one. This is a hard one, no doubt. Shoot, I could do the migration. Elusive Fears followed me. Oh my gosh, that's that a Halo player, isn't it? That's that HCS Pro. How exciting. Oh man, how is this gonna work? Stash that just in case. Thanks for the follow, Elusive. You got me to 69 followers. You're my 69th follower. Nice. Okay, how would this look? How would this go? Let's think about how this all goes down. Because it seems pretty gnarly. So as it stands, the rank structure is fairly rigid. When you change one, nothing else changes. You have to change everything else if you want it to cascade. What might be interesting... Ooh, I'm going to write this down. So it might be neat to add a functionality to have cascading cascading rank structure changes. It also might be a good idea to mature the system a little bit to use a linked list for the rank structure instead of just a table. So maybe rather than having maybe we'd change this to basically say, thanks for the follow. I don't know, vector. I'm gonna call it vector. Oh, this if you stop it. You stop that. Make me blush. If I had my Wolf VTuber set up on, you'd see my my persona blushing. Just kidding. For the record. Okay, so this would basically have its own role ID, and then it would also have the it have before. And it'd be nice to do it doubly. Oh, I wonder if that would make promotions easier too. Because instead of trying to recalculate all of the progress values every time a promotion is approved to get the next rank, it just jumps through the... Oh, dude, why didn't I not think of that before? Dude, this is why you attend design patterns, kids. Ranks should be... So we're going to rethink the rank because we need an ID, we need the role ID, these are Discord things. I'm wondering maybe if we create what's the best way to represent a linked list in Postgres? I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. A doubly linked specifically a non-cyclical doubly linked list in Postgres. Each row corresponds to a node. You have a node ID as the primary key, the value of it, and then the previous node, the next node. Nullable reference to the previous node. Would those be... they would be foreign keys. Interesting. And the insertions are going to be kind of interesting too. Corn King! Thanks for the follow, Corn King TG. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to chat. I want to get married. Let me learn you a thing or two. Step 1. Rank up in Halo Infinite. High value partner is going to look for somebody who is at least a 2K Onyx. That will secure your position. Yeah, 2K minimum, honestly. If you can push, the higher you can go in 2K. Same exact. True. See, great minds think alike. See, Corn, there's a pattern you see here with Elusive and I. Correlation equals causation. Okay, role ID. That stuff is normal. So we're gonna need an ID. We need an ID. I should be sketching this out as equal, not go. 2K Onyx minimum, yeah. Exactly. I am using the ZSA Moonlander with Kalebox red switches. Send a Linkington. Nautilus ranks. So we have an ID, text, primary key. We have guild ID, not null, role ID, text, not null. We don't actually need role name. This value, I'm pretty sure, is completely useless and isn't used anywhere other than right there. And I guess, and I guess in these spots. But it's like, if we have the role ID, we can derive the role name. Shape, well, yeah, it's like, it's ergonomic. It's split, so you can kind of place things wherever. It's very, very convenient. Oh my gosh, we reached the end of the... We listened through the whole thing? Maybe this is where I transition to gaming. I've listened through the entire Halo Infinite soundtrack now this morning. This is finale. It's so good. Reminds me of the Halo 2 finale a lot, which is awesome. Okay, so we only need a role ID. We don't need the role name. Let me pull up the rank. Set up role name. And then it has all of this stuff. That's the big question mark, is how do we do requirements? How is it ergonomics? How are you supposed to get on your mouse? Well, you see, Corn King. Wait, what do you mean, how do you get on your mouse? You just have your mouse, you can have your mouse wherever you want. So, like, when I'm programming, I have a trackpad that I put, like a mouse pad that I put in between the two halves of the keyboard. And then if I'm gaming, oh, dude, it's so, bro, this song is so epic. I gotta just enjoy it. So when I'm gaming, though, I just use one half of the keyboard. So I take the other half of the keyboard off the table and move it out of the way, and then my mouse is just to the right. So I have like all that room to... I have all that room to miss my shots, because we know my accuracy is dog. So this is where the big... How do I do this? Okay, I'll send... Hold on. Let me take a picture of it. Where's Corn King? Trench Gang. Okay, it's sending. It's sending slowly, I think maybe because my internet is working overtime to make this stream happen. You know what I'm really curious to see is how bad cloud gaming is when I'm streaming. So I might come back to this later. I think my brain needs time to... I've been doing this for 2 hours straight. And I'm on the right track. But I think I need to give my brain a rest period, lest I go insane. Plus, I reached the end of the soundtrack, so it feels like a natural time to transition. Oh shoot, my mic is gonna stop working though. I didn't think about that. Maybe I'm not transitioning. I'll have to play with my trackpad. Let me just test to see how bad it is first. Cloud gaming. Play now. Halo Infinite. Does this thing have Bluetooth? I can't remember. Oh wait, this does have... So I can just connect via Bluetooth. Let's see. Bluetooth settings. Do I just press it once? How do I connect it? Maybe it doesn't have Bluetooth. What? What's the point of that button? Okay, my mic quality is about to take a dive. Because I need to switch over to... Ooh. Top 2! Thanks for the follow. Pog. Pog you pog. Okay, audio capture. No, mic. We're gonna go... Okay. How bad is my audio now? Here, let me go to monitor real quick. I'm pretty sure, I mean, in the monitor it sounds horrible. Because it's using my freaking AirPods. It's like I'm talking through a tin can. But it's for the gaming. Just if impression. Yeah, right. For sure. Okay, so I'm gonna unplug this guy. Unplug the yet. Plug in the mouse so that I can do cloud gaming. Okay, I need to add a new capture though. Screen capture, arc. Not a display capture. We want a window capture. So full screen in Windows. Halo Infinite. Oh, it's huge. I gotta shrink it. Boom. Does it work? Like, does it display the game? Or does it break everything? My stream preview on the manager is not updating, which is not a good sign. Oh, it works! Haha! I need to change my stream info if I'm in a game, though. Halo Infinite. Done. Okay. It's time to cloud game. What are we doing? Some Survive the Undead? Because I don't have to play against it. Honestly, it seems like the stream isn't actually choking that hard. Like, it seems like it's doing relatively okay. Even on cloud game. We'll see how bad cloud gaming is with the stream running in the background. But perhaps, maybe my internet's powerful enough. Even on Wi-Fi. I'm not even wired. I need to get a good plug-in for my laptop for my Ethernet, but yeah, dude, I really like it. I like it as just, especially right now while I can't really play, it's pretty fun to hop on Survive the Undead and blast some aliens and whatnot. I'm certainly not much help because I'm, playing in the past, but you know, you got to do what you got to do to game. Gamers got a game. I wish I could use my actual mic though. All right, let's see how this goes. Oh, I haven't played on this map yet. Wow, this is cool.
Good luck.
How do you get through? Wait, is that in-game music? Wait, do they have access to the... Oh, it's lagging really hard. Yo. They actually have music in it, bro. That's so tight. Yo, why can't I go anywhere? How does this map work? Oh, it's right there. I'm stupid.
Wait, start.
I have no money. Bro, it's so laggy. This is so cool, bro. That's such a W addition to Forge too. Like that's gonna make some seriously awesome experiences.
Level up.
Level up. Ammo. Dude, this is cooked. I'm lagging pretty hard. Like I know it says.
Wait,
Why did it say 1 millisecond? There's no way. Oh no.
level up.
Level up. It's very dark. This map is certainly very dark, but it is really rad. Like this is pretty cool.
Wait, start.
I love that they play the retro music. That's so cool. Yeah, literally, dude. I'm like actually the freaking server I'm playing on is the same server that's running this thing. I guess that kind of makes sense if it's cloud gaming and running on Xbox Infra, but I gotta get some more damage. Or do I upgrade? Do I pack a punch?
Countdown remake? No. True.
Wait, start.
Oh, what the? Yo! This is kind of nutty.
Mounting enemy.
Yo, the chain is crazy! Uh-oh. Ow.
Intermission.
Yo, this pistol is kind of freaky. Kind of freaky deaky.
Level up. Level up.
Okay, so I'm on health 3. My damage is so kind of low. Does, Elusive, maybe you know this. Does the damage upgrade matter
Wait,
after you
start.
upgrade? Like, after you upgrade your weapon, does it matter? Grab. Grab.
Intermission.
Yo, this pistol is freaky. It's actually like, bro, even with the model, it's like a ray gun. It's like some futuristic. Okay, so I wasn't sure if that still mattered.
Level up. Wait, start.
I'm on level 3 for both of them. Where's the? Let me get a good chain going. I need a good group. Where'd he go? Oh, the quality is so bad on here. I can't really make out invis contours. Oh, there it is. Yo, this music is so dope. Oh, yo. Does ammo cost more when you have an upgraded weapon? I forgot about like the rest of the map.
Intermission.
I still need to max out my. Oh, I don't have any points. How much is speed? 600? This is so sick, dude.
Wait, start.
I love that they transition the music too in between rounds. And I love that they transition it to, oh yes, the Through the Trees remix, bro. This is so fire. Oh, there's the Daniel. Hey, yo. Uh-oh. Bro, the Through the Trees cover is probably one of the best musical creations of all time. Oh. Ah, it's too far. Upgrade this bad boy too, huh? Oh, I don't have enough. I need to go kill some stuff. Oh, yo. Oh, yo. Nice.
Level up.
Yeah, it's 4 out of 4. Yep. I think I still need one more health.
Level up.
There we go.
Wave start.
Yo, dude, this weapon is so crazy.
Intermission. Level up.
All right, bro, I gotta get more money.
Wave start.
Yeah. Bar. Oh, no. Oh, dude, we gotta stop killing him inside the things. Yo, whose gun was that? Is there another thing over there? Where are they, bro? Where are all the gerbils? Oh, there's one. Bro, the fact that they haven't released these songs in like another album is such a travesty.
Intermission.
That was a crazy one. Let's upgrade this bad boy.
Fantabulous.
Fantabulous. What's this gonna do? Convergence shotgun AR?
Wave start.
What? Yo, dude, that's ridiculous. That's so unbelievable. Bro, this is so nuts. Dude, wait, it's so unreasonable though because it's like it burns ammo so fast. That's ridiculous.
30 seconds.
Oh, I've got some. Oh, I have no ammo! Yikes!
Mount it and load.
Oh, there it is. Where is he, bro? That's so bad. Yo! Ah! Easy.
Intermission.
Oh my gosh, dude. Yo, Cinder, thanks for the follow. I'm cloud gaming right now. I'm on the MacBone. Doing my thing. Oh, it's lagging a little bit. I couldn't handle the follow. Bless his
Wave
dog.
start.
What's the good my lime? Dude, the music is such a huge I don't think, I don't know if the music is on the other maps. This is the only map that I've heard it on. It's not on the, like the house one. Or at least not yet.
Intermission.
Dude, this gun is so ridiculous. Oh my gosh. It's so stupid. I gotta max speed.
Level up.
Okay, there we go. Ooh, I guess I should also level points, huh? Oh no, that's for sharing.
Wait,
I don't want
start.
that. I thought that was like a money boost. Dude, it's so outrageous. Oh, yo. What's good, gang?
Eliminated. Spray and brick. 30 seconds.
Yo! How do you get your teammates back? Is it that thing on the wall? What's spray and pray do?
Lifesaver.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Because I want people, I want to last. Bro, this gun is freaky deaky. Oh, ammo.
Mount it and load
Oh, yo. Oh, reload.
it. Intermission.
Oh, did they like spray and pray makes everyone insta kill? There's a skull that drops on this map? Donde, how do I get it? Is it this
Wait,
thing?
start.
What's this? That gives you just a random weapon, doesn't it? Oh shoot. Oh yo. Hey yo! I gotta use the. Okay, that's big actually. I need that. Damn, bro, his field regens like immediately. Oh, dang! Drops around 4 or 5. Gotcha. Bum, 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 bum,
Spartan
uh-oh.
eliminated.
Dang. That wasn't bad. That was fun. I like that map is awesome, bro. Especially with the music added. Like, that's so sick. That's really fun. That was hella fun. Okay. I might be lunchtime for a gamer. On Hood. On on Grummy. That map, yeah, that map was really dope. That was very fun. Okay. I'll probably start streaming again in a little while. Maybe. I don't know. I've still got more work to do on the thing. Probably more gaming to do, but I'm hungry. It's lunchtime. A little short, a little 3 out, a little 2:45. Putting my hours in. Thanks for coming. Thanks for the follows. Appreciate it. I'm currently inspired to stream more, so who knows if that'll translate into consistency, but we're getting after it. So I will see y'all around. Peace out.